This week, we commemorate Veterans Week. We will be focusing on Indigenous veterans, their tireless efforts to protect our country well before the two world wars. Throughout Canada's history, Indigenous peoples have helped shape this land into the country we know today. Before Canada became a country, Britain's military alliances with the First Nations were a key part of the defensive network of the British North America. Have you ever heard of the Six Nations? Let's briefly explain how Six Nations came to be on the land they inhabit today. The Haudenosaunee originally inhabited much of what we call now is New York State, but were caught up in the American War of Independence.
Go.
They were driven from their lands by American colonizers in 1779. The Haldimand Treaty is an agreement that granted a tract of land to the Haudenosaunee Six Nations in recognition of their loyalty to the British Crown during the American Revolution. During the War of 1812, First Nations warriors and Métis fighters played important roles in the defense of these British territories against invading American forces. Thousands of First Nations warriors and Métis fighters fought beside British troops and Canadian settler militias during the war. First Nations and Métis communities sided with the British during the war because they shared a common goal: to resist American expansion. More than 10,000 First Nations warriors from the Great Lakes region and the St. Lawrence Valley participated in nearly every major battle. In Canada, the war was fought on three main fronts: in the Western Great Lakes region, the Niagara region, and in the St. Lawrence region. Each region, First Nation warriors helped repel the invading American forces.